Hey guys, my name's Doug with Infotainment.com. Today we're working on a 2014 to 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee. What I'm holding here is what we just came out with, a factory genuine Mopar backup camera for your Jeep Grand Cherokee. The best part is it's all plug and play. So after you install this panel on the backside of your liftgate, you simply run the OBD Genie programmer in your OBD2 port, and it will program the vehicle's computer to enable backup camera on your radio display. It's very easy to do, so let me demonstrate how it works now. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the interior trim panel of the liftgate. It's very easy to do. It's just held in with retaining clips. I'm using a dash pry tool to take it off. You can use a flathead screwdriver, whatever you want. But basically what you're gonna do is you could start really anywhere around the perimeter of the bottom portion of your interior trim. I'm just gonna start here and just kind of wedge it in and then just work your way around the perimeter, just pulling down on the panel. Once it's all pulled out, you're gonna come on this side and the other side and push the tab over to pull your connector out. All right, here's the connector we're gonna plug the new camera into. So you can go ahead and disconnect this one. You know this vehicle's pre-wired because you're gonna have two green wires. It's pin location 2 and 3. You know it's pre-wired because you'll have both of those, which the majority of all Grand Cherokees built 2014 to 2017 will have. All right, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna remove both lamps from the liftgate. So there's gonna be two 10mm screws or bolts here, 2 on the outside, and then a little push pin. Working your way over, there's going to be 8 10mm silver nuts you're going to remove along here. And then you're gonna get over to the left lamp. There's gonna be 2 10mm bolts or nuts, another 2 here, and a push pin. So a total of 4 nuts, black nuts on each side that hold your lamp in, along with 1 push pin on each side, and then 8 10mm silver nuts on the inside of it. All right, so we went ahead and just loosened everything up. I wanted to show you guys the location. Then on the ends, you're gonna have a little push pin on each side. So use a tool to get in there and pull it out. You do the same thing on both sides. All right, so we got our 4 nuts off, the 4 black ones on the left tail lamp, along with the push pin, the 8 nuts, silver, and then on the right tail lamp, you have the 4 and then the push pin. So now we know we got all the hardware out. Now we're going to disconnect the tail lights. So you're going to pull down on the red tab, push the connector in. Same thing on this side. And it comes right out. You just repeat that on the opposite side. All right, now to remove the light from the liftgate, you're going to press this tab in to lift it out, and then use your pry tool or a screwdriver. There's one more tab on the inside, which I'll show you here when I pull it out. There's a tab here on the lower portion, and then a tab on the inner portion. So just repeat that on the driver's side now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use some needle nose pliers to depress this clip here, meanwhile pulling it from the back side. So the little one that we were pressing is this little white one right here. You have to press it in order to pull it out. So that's what we did. At this particular point, we can just come in here and press up, or press down on the upper portion and press up on the lower portion. You can also get this from the inside as well. It's a little bit easier in order to release this. Now we have the liftgate panel ready to install with the embedded camera. So we're basically going to put it all back together the exact opposite of the way we took it apart. So we'll go ahead and feed this in. And that just snaps into place. Then we'll line it up. And pop it in. Now all we have to do is open our hatch, put all of our left lamp and our right lamp, as well as all the nuts and pins, and then we'll put in our interior trim panel. Here's our new connector. You just plug it right in and ready to go. Now you'll notice as I go around the perimeter, you just kind of snap it in. You'll hear it clip into place. So we went ahead and plugged in our lights. We obviously plugged in our camera, the white connector. So now we're ready to run the OBD Genie programmer. All right, the last and final step is to actually program the Jeep to accept the backup camera. So OBD Genie here has an awesome little programmer. You plug it into the OBD 2 port for about 30 seconds. You'll see a series of lights. At the very end, you'll see a green light, which lets you know that the programming is complete. So you can remove it from the OBD 2 port, stow it away. Very easy to use. Put the vehicle in the on position and simply just plug it in. All right, now that we have the green light, we can go ahead and remove it and stow it away. Okay, the Genie programmer was done. We saw the green light, so we're going to go ahead and stow that away. You also will notice your radio will reset. So we went ahead and turned the vehicle on at this point. So when you put the vehicle in reverse, now you have a backup camera. Not just any backup camera, it's the factory camera, and it has the dynamic grid line. So as you turn your steering wheel, it leads you and guides you in the right direction. Such an awesome and easy to install upgrade by Infotainment.com. The backup camera upgrade also works on the premium radios as well. So those of you who have the smaller one can go to Infotainment.com and upgrade to the 8.4-inch radio. We offer a couple different options. Some of them have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Some of them have GPS, so on and so forth. So be sure to look at that at Infotainment.com as well. But what a great safety feature here as well with the 8.4-inch radio, giving you that extra space and extra field of view when backing in. We do this upgrade and so much more at Infotainment.com. Not just the factory backup camera, but we also carry now the front LED headlight upgrade, so you can upgrade to the LED lights that are in the Overland or the Limited. Awesome, awesome upgrade. Very easy to install as well, and factory. As I mentioned before, we do carry all the factory radios for the Jeep Grand Cherokee, so if you want to upgrade to a nicer radio, maybe one that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto or GPS navigation, you can check out what we offer on Infotainment.com. What about leather seating? That's something we also carry, several different colors and different variations. What about disabling auto start stop? Those of you who have 2016 and up Grand Cherokees, you'll notice that the vehicle stops all the time at stop signs and red lights. We have a tool and a kit that will disable that. So we carry so much more at Infotainment.com, not just for the Grand Cherokee, the Wrangler, all the domestic trucks, so on and so forth. So come check us out. Again, Infotainment.com. Thanks for watching.